Hi guys, today we are talking about sugar, and I need you, before you get into this video, to quickly look at a little experiment I did. So I got the sugar out, I got the scales out, and I got an empty bowl, and I measured out 7 teaspoons of sugar, which is the maximum amount of added sugars as adults we should have per day, and I put it in a bowl. And children that are the same age as my children, which are 7 going on 8, should only have 6 teaspoons of added sugars per day. So quick look. There's the scales. They've gone off now, but that would say 30 grams, and that is 7 teaspoons of sugar. Not a lot, found in lots of different places, not necessarily in cakes and sweets and biscuits and things like that. It's found in breads and all sorts of hidden places, so listen on. Okay, so sugar. Now, sugar comes in all sorts of different guises. Sugar is carbohydrate. And we need a certain amount of sugar in our diet, and we need carbohydrate, and we need energy. But what we don't need is the added sugars. So you need to look at things like fizzy drinks, cakes, sweets, chocolates, biscuits, those kind of things, juices. You need to look at the list of ingredients for things like glucose, sucrose, maltose, corn syrup, honey, hydrogenized starch is another word you might see, inverted sugar, fructose, molasses, corn syrup, those kinds of things. There's lots of different words for it, and they do come in white breads as much as they come in these smoothies that everyone thinks is very healthy if you go out and buy them. And just remember, over Christmas or just before, I bought an innocent smoothie drink. Nothing wrong with them, particularly, but I wouldn't have them very often. But I picked one up because the children said they wanted one, and the volume in the bottle was immense. It was enough for, I think, 3 or 4 people, because your daily recommended amount of fruit juice should only be 150 ml, and it only counts as 1 of your 5 a day because the fruit's all whizzed up. And so you just be careful. It's not good for your teeth, it's not good for your waistline. But what I want you to do, I read something in the news over Christmas where a family had done exactly what I just showed you. They'd measured out their sugar into a bowl. So kids of my children's sort of age need 6 teaspoons a day, which is about 24 grams, or it shouldn't go above. They don't need it, but they shouldn't go above, of these added sugars. And they put the bowls out, and every time the child wanted something that had extra sugar in, they would work out how many teaspoons of sugar were in the thing they wanted, so pack of sweets or whatever, or how many grams, and they would scoop out of their daily allowance how much they had, and then that was what was left. And then when there was none left, they couldn't have anything like that anymore, so they had to go to all their whole grains and their fruit and their veg and their normal food. So a good experiment to do, something I would like to see more people do, especially with children, because it's very childhood obesity is on the rise. Lots of children are having way too much sugar in their diet, and often it's because we don't know where else it comes from. Everyone bans their kids from eating sweets. Some people ban their children from having fizzy drinks, but they don't ban them from lots of other things where actually there are lots of hidden sugars. So today's advice is to live and learn. Do the experiment with the sugar in the bowl. Understand where sugar is coming from in the foods that you eat. Try and cut down. Try and make sure that you're not having excess sugar when you don't need it. So if you do have sugar, or you like sugar in other areas of your day, but you can drink a cup of tea without it, then cut it down there. If you can have your Weetabix without it on top, cut it down there. Find ways where you can cut it down. When you look at the packet of something, if there's more than 22.5 grams of total sugars per 100 grams, it's a high sugar product. If you're looking for a low sugar product, then it's 5 grams of the total sugars or less per 100 grams, and then it's a low sugar product. So check out all those healthy bars that everybody thinks are great. Check out your smoothies, check out any products that come in a packet, and just be mindful. There we go, that's it on sugar. Have fun, good luck, I'll speak to you tomorrow.